Hey guys, so as you can see, I'm not Josh. I'm helping him out with a couple of his videos. So my name's Melissa, and today we're going to be talking about the story of Sarah. Once in the city of Ur, there was a girl named Sarai, which means princess. And in that same city, there was a man named Abraham. They met and they fell in love. They traveled to many new places, and God showed them the way every time. All their lives they lived in tents. Sarai was beautiful, and even when she was very old, she was still very pretty. Once, when they were in Egypt, the king of Egypt, who's called the Pharaoh, wanted her all for himself. When he discovered that she was Abraham's wife, he made them both leave. They went back to the land of Canaan, to Hebron, where they pitched their tent for the last time. Abraham and Sarai had been married for a long time, but they had no children. God had promised them that they'd be the mother and father of a great family, but how could that be with no children? This made Sarai worry. Finally, she told Abraham to take a second wife, which was custom in those days. Abraham took Hagar, Sarai's helper, for a second wife. When Hagar was about to have a baby, Sarai became very angry because she wanted to be the mother. Hagar was afraid, so she ran into the wilderness. The angel of the Lord found Hagar by a spring of water and told her to go back. The angel told Hagar that she would have a son and she should name him Ishmael. She went back and Ishmael was born. Many years went by and God appeared to Abraham. God said to him, "We will be together forever." God also blessed Sarai and promised to give her a son of her own. So Abram became Abraham and Sarai became Sarah. 3 strangers came out of the desert. The strangers said, "In the spring of this year, God will bless Sarah and she will have a son." Abraham laughed, and Sarah, who was standing by the door, laughed too, because she was too old to have kids. The strangers heard and said, "Sarah, did you laugh?" And she said no, because she was afraid for some reason. Sarah did have a son, and she named him Isaac, which means laughter. Sometime later, Sarah saw Ishmael, Hagar's son, playing with Isaac, and she grew angry all over again and told Abraham to send them away. The next morning, Abraham gave Hagar and Ishmael some bread and water and sent them into the desert. When they had nothing left to eat or drink, Hagar put Ishmael under a bush and walked far away so she wouldn't have to watch him die. The baby began to cry, and God heard him. An angel came to Hagar and told her to open her eyes. And when she did, she saw a well of water. Hagar and Ishmael drank the water and lived, and their family is still alive today. One day Sarah watched Abraham and Isaac go away. They were going to Mount Moriah. She watched them leave and waited for them. And the next day, and the next. A week passed, and she wondered if she would ever see Isaac again. Finally, she saw them coming back and went to greet them. It was good to have them home. Then Sarah, full of many years, died, and Abraham buried her in a cave that was at the edge of their woods. And Isaac married Rebekah. They had twins, and the great family began to grow. So I hope you guys enjoyed that story as much as I did. I hope you learned a lot, and I'll see you guys next week.